10 most beautiful cities and towns in Ivory Coast. One of the most prosperous nations in the western part of Africa, Ivory Coast, also known as Côte d'Ivoire, and officially the Republic of Côte d'Ivoire, is one of those countries in Africa with high economic and socio-political influence, as well as very beautiful cities. Ivory Coast's political capital is Yamoussoukro, in the center of the country, while its economic capital and largest city is the port city of Abidjan, sometimes called the City of Palms. The official language of the Republic is French, and the country has a population of over 26,378,274 as of 2020 estimates. With a GDP of $144.147 billion, it's factual that Ivory Coast is not a nation to despise at all. Hello explorers, welcome to the Explorer and thanks for watching. In this video, we are very excited to share with you top 10 most beautiful cities and towns in Ivory Coast. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Ivory Coast has many badges to its credit. The economy might not be the best in the world, but tourism, export of cocoa and coffee, industry and the cultural sectors are the strength of the country's growth and reputation over the years and in recent times. Although civil war and political unrest have slowed down the success of the country, Ivory Coast is still one of the best African countries to pay a visit to. Number 10. Jacqueville. The beautiful town of Jacqueville is a coastal town fringed by a stretch of typical Ivorian ivory sands. It is a great place to come and get a feel for the pretty seaside character of this country. Jacqueville is a sub-prefecture and the seat of Jacqueville Department in Grand Point Region, Lagoons District. Jacqueville is also a commune. The town is 40 kilometers west of Abidjan. Jacqueville is graced with sun-kissed beaches emerging from the swat of pineapple groves to meet the frothy rollers of the Atlantic Ocean. Jacqueville is virtually an island, separated from most of the country by the Ivory Lagoon, its other shore being on the Gulf of Guinea. There are over 33,000 inhabitants in this town since 2014, and the population has been sprawling ever since due to influx of tourists annually. Number 9. Bingerville. A market town reputed not only for its variety of trading options, but also for its remarkable design as a town and the beauty of its landscape. Bingerville in Côte d'Ivoire, on the edge of the Ivory Lagoon, comes in as one of the most beautiful cities and towns in Ivory Coast. The market town became the capital of the French colony between 1900 and 1934, before giving way to Abidjan. It owes its name to the French governor, Louis Gustave Binger. Bingerville is considered as one of the most popular cities in Ivory Coast. The town is about 10 kilometers east of Abidjan. Villages in the sub-prefecture include Eloka. Bingerville is home to the École Militaire Préparatoire Technique, a military academy. Number 8. Grand Bassam. The beautiful city of Grand Bassam, located east of Abidjan, had previously served as the French colonial capital from 1893 to 1896, when administration was moved to Bingerville following an outbreak of yellow fever. Grand Bassam remains the main port of the colony until the 1930s, when this function was transferred to Abidjan. Grand Bassam has a very charming environment, beautiful landscapes, well-planned roads, and buildings. In fact, some tourists had claimed it was the most beautiful city in Ivory Coast in the 19th century. The spooky or perhaps unpleasant aspect of Grand Bassam is its ghost town-like aura, since large sections have been abandoned for decades. In recent years, Grand Bassam has picked up swiftly as a tourist destination and craft center. The historic part of the city was included in the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 2012. Number 7. Abengourou. Abengourou is a city in eastern Côte d'Ivoire. It is the seat of both Komoé district and Indeneye Drablin region. It is also a commune and the seat of and a sub-prefecture of Abengourou department. Abengourou is populated by the Anyi ethnic group. These are the people who migrated to the region from Ghana. The population of Abengourou was 135,635 in the 2014 census. The city is served by Abengourou Airport. There is also the interior's largest hospital. The city of Abengourou features the largest hospitals in the region, as well as an agricultural vocational training institute, along with a research station that specializes in the local crops of coffee and cocoa. Number 6. Bouaké. One of the popularly known cities in Ivory Coast, Bouaké is one of the great crossroads between the Ivorian South and the Ivorian North. The city remains something of political influence at work, complete with an ethnic character, interesting locals, and a fusion of all the various tribal. Bouaké is the second largest city in Ivory Coast, with a population of 536,189 as of the 2014 census. It is approximately 350 kilometers north of Abidjan on the Abidjan-Niger Railway and about 100 kilometers northeast of Yamoussoukro. There's so much to love about Bouaké, her markets, the arts and the craft that really distinguish the city. Tobacco products, building materials, and textiles are produced, and cotton, sisal, and rice are processed. Number 5. Korhogo. There's quite no place in Ivory Coast as diversified as Korhogo, a city for fauna and flora lovers. The list of cities in Ivory Coast would never be complete without Korhogo. Korhogo is the fourth largest city in Côte d'Ivoire in terms of population and economy. It is located in the north of the country, 635 kilometers from Abidjan, and is the capital of the Savannahs district and the Poro region. The city thrives with cashew nuts and spices, bustling with bazaars packed with cotton. Aside from the revolutionary tendencies, the enchanting woodcarver's quarter, beckoning with whittled crafts, and the Village de Tesserand. Number 4. San-Pédro. San-Pédro is a city in the southwest of Ivory Coast, the chief town of the prefecture. It is administratively located in the region of San-Pédro, district of Bassam, which was formerly a region of Bassam. One of its neighborhoods, the Bardot, was considered the largest slum in West Africa until its integration into the municipality in 2011. Quite strange to think at that period that the town closest to one of the best cities in the country was regarded as the largest slum in West Africa. San-Pédro is the second largest port town in the country. Tourism plays a significant role in the city's economy and the Bassam. In 2010, its GDP accounted for 4% of the country's GDP, almost the equivalent to the GDP of Guinea-Bissau. Number 3. Man. Man is located in western Ivory Coast. It is the seat of both Montagne District and Tongpi region. It is also a commune and the seat and a sub-prefecture of Man department. In the 2014 census, Man had a population of 188,704, making it the 8th largest city in the country. The most prominent activity in the city of Man is agriculture, as there are in the region many cocoa, rice, coffee, cassava, banana, plantain, and soybean plantations. Man is a beautiful city with high-rise buildings and eye-catching infrastructure. Number 2. Abidjan. If you're a tourist looking for where to spend your next trip money on, then Abidjan should not slip out of your consideration. Abidjan is one of those cities in Ivory Coast that is sprawling. In fact, it is the beating heart of the nation and is home to over 3.8 million people. Abidjan hails as the second largest metropolis in all of West Africa. Abidjan is the largest city in Côte d'Ivoire, the economic and cultural center of the country. the third most populous French-speaking city in the world after Paris and Kinshasa, and the second in the number of native speakers. Abidjan is also the country's main seaport and a junction of highways, and the starting point of the Abidjan-Kaya Railway. Abidjan might perhaps be the better city to go for an introduction to the nation. The city also houses the head offices of many national companies of Côte d'Ivoire and representative offices of large foreign companies. Number 1. Yamoussoukro. Yamoussoukro is the de jure capital of Ivory Coast and an autonomous district. As of the 2014 census, Yamoussoukro is the fifth most populous city in Ivory Coast, with a population of 355,573 inhabitants. Located 240 kilometers northwest of Abidjan, Yamoussoukro covers 3,500 square kilometers and is situated among rolling hills and plains. This beautiful city is imbued with grand open spaces and boulevards. Tourists would love to see the shiny new or relatively new governmental buildings and high-rise hotels in this fascinating town. It's not for nothing that Yamoussoukro was designated the capital city. With well-paved roads, clean streets, tight security, and very efficient economy, Yamoussoukro is definitely one of the finest cities in Ivory Coast and West Africa in general. There you have it, explorers. Those were the top 10 most beautiful cities and towns in Ivory Coast. Please let us know which cities you feel we left out in this video in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and turn on post notifications in order not to miss out on our subsequent uploads.